Mobile Banker is a comprehensive financial application for MBA students, bankers, traders, financial analysts, and many financial enthusiasts. This application is available on iPhone and iPad platform, and our website is businesscompassllc.com. This is also available on Android and BlackBerry platforms. The key functionalities: amortization. It covers loan analysis. It calculates amortization schedule. It calculates bonds, straight bond, convertible bond, accrued interest, provides summary, price value of basis point, amortization schedule, and bond price. It has a nice built-in scientific calculator. It covers the consumer finance, auto, amortization, comparison, lease versus buy, hybrid break-even point, what if analysis. It covers college finance, amortization, comparison, consolidation, and what if analysis. It covers home finance, affordability to amortization, percentage APR, balloon payment, comparison, cost, duration, qualification, what if analysis. It covers depreciation, straight line, production or use, sum of years digits, double declining balance, makers. It covers forward and future, covers forward and 3 futures, index, currency and commodity, covers interest rate, annuity, compound interest, effective annual cost, effective annual rate, nominal or real interest rate, perpetuity, simple interest, covers Monte Carlo simulation, covers NPV IRR. You can calculate an NPV and IRR of any series of cash flows. It covers options, foreign currency option, equity or index option, option and future, and it covers T-bill and time value. It covers present value, future value, payment, time, and it covers valuation, APB valuation, beta, on lever, relever, CAPM, weighted average cost of capital, valuation. It performs what if analysis, and then there is a US Treasury yield curve. Okay, with this we just covered the summary of the application features. Now for the details, please refer to the other videos. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to Amortization application by Business Compass LLC. I have the great pleasure to walk you through the features of this application, and this application can be used for any loan amortization such as mortgage amortization or car loan amortization or any other consumer loans. This application has the menu options such as the input to enter the input data, then to see the loan summary, to see the loan schedule, then there is a pie chart of the principal versus interest, and then a line graph of various balances, and then about us. Let me take you to the input. So here the purchase price, taxes and fees, this is optional. Down payments, either it can be in dollar amounts or it can be in percentages. Loan term, it can be in months or the year. In this case it is in years. So interest rate, that's percentage rate, and then optional payments per year. In case you are making more than 12 payments per year or making more than one payment per month, you can actually enter that. You can also enter, say, optional payments, extra payments. So now after you enter it, you go to summary, you will see the loan amount, payment required per month, total payment, total interest, and number of scheduled payments. And now here is the year over year payments. This is the period, principal paid, interest paid, total principal paid, total interest paid, ending principal balance, and then there is a pie chart of the principal versus the interest, and here is a line graph of various balances, total paid here on green, and then there is a total principal amount and then total interest. So that's how the graph looks like, and there are some of our favorite apps. And if you want to watch the help video, here it is here, and here it is about us. So with this, I concluded the amortization application. So let me also say that we are paying 24 times a year, means and then we are making $200 extra payment. Let's see what effect it has on the summary. So reduction in terms, so all these parameters change. And the great feature about this application is also you can actually print it onto a AirPrint capable printer. You can actually email the output as a PDF document, so which is a great feature of this application. And then let's see, similarly you can email the full schedule, so this is helpful. And then you can also see the here's the pie chart and the line graph. Okay, so with this, I conclude the presentation of all amortization by Business Compass LLC. For this and other applications, please visit businesscompassllc.com. We also have this application available on Android and BlackBerry platforms. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to Bond Application by Business Compass LLC. This application is available on iPad and iPhone platforms. In addition, this is also available on BlackBerry and Android platforms. This video is to demonstrate the capabilities of the Bond application on the iOS devices. My name is Sribat Siddhas. I am the CEO of Business Compass LLC, and I have the great pleasure to walk you through the capabilities of this application. The main menu: straight bond, convertible bond, accrued interest, summary, price value of basis point, amortization schedule, bond price, what's related, and our social media sites as well as our channel. Straight bond price. So we enter the par value, coupon rate, coupon paid frequency, how many times the coupon is paid per year, maturity, year, month, and date, yield, percentage, or market value. Either the yield or market price, one of these items need to be specified. So now let us say the bond is a convertible bond. In that case, the offer, whether it's a ratio or price, that needs to be entered. Stock price, the current stock price needs to be entered. Interest rate, that's the risk-free interest rate. Volatility of the stock. Then the dividend yield if it is available, and the when offer is expires. Those need to be entered. And then to calculate the accrued interest, you can actually pick the settlement date and the next coupon date, and like that, and then the accrued interest will be calculated. And here the summary. So the straight bond, market price, current yield, fair price, yield to maturity, modified duration, Macaulay duration, dollar duration, whether the bond is trading at a discount or a premium, and if the bond is a convertible bond, then the straight bond price, conversion value, and option value. Now the price value of a basis point. So now basis point change, then the percentage volatility, percentage duration estimate, price value of a basis point, and price value of basis point estimate. Here you can print the output to an AirPrint capable printer, or you can email the output as a PDF. So bond schedule. This essentially starts with the dates for each half yearly to the completion of the term, the fair price, trade bond price, option price, and the coupon that is paid, and then at the bottom, so you can see the whole schedule, and you can also print and email the output. So here is a beautiful graph, see, on of the fair price and then the term. So here you see a spike in the beginning. That means there is a option price embedded into the bond. With this, I covered the bond application by Business Compass LLC. To learn more about this, please visit our website businesscompassllc.com. Thank you very much and have a great day. Hello and welcome to Infix Calculator, the advanced scientific Infix Calculator, iPhone and iPad application by Business Compass LLC. This application is also available on BlackBerry and Android platforms. This one performs 18 basic arithmetic operations. It has scientific notations, ability to specify and perform mixed mode operations, and then it has three probability functions: NCR, NPR, and factorial. Five memory functions: saving in memory, adding into memory, subtracting the memory, read the memory, and clearing the memory, MC. It performs 13 trigonometric operations, including hyperbolic operation and inverse hyperbolic operations, and it has degree, radian, and grade conversions, 7 basic statistical operations, and automatic precedence. The precedence is automated. You can also specify parentheses. It generates random numbers. You can perform rounding, polar to rectangular and rectangular to polar, and precedence is performed without parenthesis. That is also evaluated. Let us see basic arithmetic options. Operation: 7 plus 2 equal to 9, minus 5 equals to this, times 9 equals to this, divided by 6 equals to this. So that is the, and then let us get into square root, square, then 10 to the power x, e to the power y, and 8 e to the power y, and say 216 cube root and cube. So x to the power y, so this to the power 5 equals to this, or square of this, and log of this, natural log. Here's a random number. We want to save the data into the memory. We want to add into memory. We want to read from memory, and say subtract from memory, and memory clear. Now, to perform NPR, say 45 NCR 8 equals to this. So 45 factorial, 47 and 9, that becomes that. And then say rectangular to polar, 45 and this, so x to y. Okay, so rectangular to polar, so 12, 5, and then 12, 5. That's what rectangular polar is. We can do a polar to rectangular, 13, 8, this, that's that. So 12, 5 equals to, okay, rectangular to polar. Now mix mode operates say 45 12. So 12 5 4. So 12 5 4 equals that, converting. And let us do some degree, say 45 minutes, 7 degrees, 9. So sine of that, cos of that, tan of that, inverse sine, inverse cos, inverse tan, and you convert to radian, convert to grad. And now go back to degree, say fix 2 decimal points. So 78.9 square, so everything is 2 decimal points. Similarly, you can actually perform scientific operation, science 2 square root, the scientific operation. And you can also say 4 ES plus 5, that's addition. And you can also perform hyperbolic functions, hyperbolic sine, hyperbolic cos. And now perform some 5 percentage, 2 percentage, okay. And arithmetic operation, sorry, with parentheses, 5 times 3 minus 4, and that's what it is. See, and let us perform some statistical operation, say statistical 9 statistical, 7 statistical, 5 statistical. How many numbers we entered? This is the standard deviation, variance, average, sum x square, sum of x. So let us generate a random number. This is the value of the pi. In case you are using, we can also round up to certain decimal points. So as you can see, this is a very useful scientific calculator. This is also available on Android and BlackBerry platforms. To learn more about these applications and other great applications, please visit businesscompassllc.com. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to Consumer Finance iPhone and iPad application by Business Compass LLC. This application covers a wide range of financial analysis for home loans, for car loans, leases, and for student loan. This application is also available on Android as well as BlackBerry platforms. So it covers auto loan, let's see, amortization, comparison, lease versus buy, hybrid break-even point, what if analysis. Then there is a college finance, amortization, comparison, consolidation. Then there is a home loan finance, affordability, amortization, APR, balloon payment, comparison, cost, duration, qualification, and what if analysis. To learn more about this, please visit us at businesscompassllc.com. And this application again is available on Android, BlackBerry, in addition to the iOS platforms. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to Car Finance iPhone and iPad application by Business Compass LLC. My name is Srivatsa Das. I am the founder of Business Compass LLC. I have the great pleasure to walk you through the functionalities of this application. This application enables the car buyers, sellers, dealers, and the ones interested in leases to perform a varieties of calculations such as the amortization, comparison, lease versus buy, hybrid break-even point, and what-if analysis. Let's take a look at the amortization, MSRP, and sales tax, title and registration, say cash rebate, down payment, trade-in value, and amount owed is zero. So term is 5 years, and say 24 and $100 extra. Okay, this is the input, and here is the summary, and you can actually print and email the result. And then again, here is the summary, and here is the detail year over year, and the pie chart of the loan interest versus principal. Here is the line graph of various balances: total paid, total principal, and total interest. Let's compare two or more loans. This is a simple loan. Let's consider 5-year term and 5% as one loan, and see 4-year term and 4% as another loan. So here is the summary comparing both the loans. Here is the bar graph showing both the monthly payments, and here is a total payment versus total interest. Okay, looks like I forgot to add the interest rate, so let's do that. And now you can see there is a big difference. Okay, lease, car lease 37,000, base cap cost is 37,000, 2,000, and down payment is 3,000, trading credit is 1,000, other reduction is 1. Residual value is 20%, money factor is 7%, lease term is 30 months, and sales tax 7%, lease payment is $500. Here's the summary. See, it looks like we have to leave that empty. Okay, that's that. And lease versus buy, when that makes sense, 37,000, 5.5-year term, and we will consider the lease. Say base cap cost is 37,000, and money factor is 7%, residual is say 30%. Okay, here's the comparison. And now let us come analyze hybrid break-even point. There are two things we can calculate. One is the fuel price, another is the miles to be driven. Say fuel price is 3.7, purchase price is 37,000 and versus 30,000. Now say rebate is 2,000 and mileage per gallon is 45, is 35, and here miles driven is we need to calculate that. Say the discount rate is 5%, maintenance cost is $1,200 versus $700, and we are considering for 3 years. Okay, that's how many mileages say we need to drive to break even actually. So now let us clear up everything. We need to find out the fuel price. So purchase price is 37,000, and here it is 30,000. Then 2,000 is the tax rebate, 50 and 30. Let's see, mileage driven is 20,000. 1, 2, say 3, and here maintenance cost is 2,000 versus 1,200, and it's 1. We also need to add a discount rate, 2, 3, and that's the gas price. So now what if analysis. in case you know the three variables: principal, uh, loan term, and interest rate and payment, you can calculate the fourth one. So principal, say 37,000, 5 and 5% is the term. Similarly, say 698.24, we calculate that and say we know this much is the time. Say we have time, we want to calculate the principal, we can also calculate. So as you can see, this is a very useful application for the car buyers, sellers, the ones wishing to go for a car lease, as well as the car dealers. For these and other great applications, please visit businesscompassllc.com. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to College Finance iPhone and iPad application by Business Compass LLC. My name is Srivatsa Das. I am the founder of Business Compass LLC. I have the great pleasure to walk you through the comprehensive college finance application, and this is very useful to the college aspiring college going students, their parents, as well as college tuition fee and loan administrators. The functionalities are as follows: amortization, comparison, compare two or more loans, consolidate student loans, perform what if analysis. So let's take a look at the amortization. We enter the data input, say 75,000 loan, term is 25 years, interest rate is 5%. Say we are making 24 payments a year, that means two payments per month, and we are making $100 extra. So here it is 25 years. So we, after we enter the data, here the summary, and you can actually print and email the result. And here is the detail year over year, and then here is a pie chart of the interest and the loan, and here is a line graph, the three series line graph: total paid, total principal paid, and total interest paid. Now on to comparing loans. You can compare two or more loans just to see which one better suits you. So loan term is 30 years, interest rate is 5%. Here is one case, another is same thing. So interest rate is 6%. So here is the comparison of the two loans, and here is the comparison of the monthly payments, and here is a comparison of total payment versus total interest. Now we are interested in student loan consolidation, say 75,000 at 5% rate, and now another 80,000 at 80,000 at 6% interest rate. So this is the consolidated loan amount, and this is the consolidated interest rate. And now what if analysis? In case you have data about the three variables, you can actually calculate the third variable. So here is the monthly payment, say 795.49, and we want to calculate the interest rate, and this is how we can calculate. Say we want to calculate the term of the loan. Here we can calculate the term of the loan. Say we want to calculate the principal amount. Here is how we can calculate. Okay. So as you can see, this is very useful for loan analysis, what if analysis, and loan consolidation. To learn more about us, please visit businesscompassllc.com, and this application is available on Android and BlackBerry platforms as well. Please visit us at businesscompassllc.com. Thank you very much. Good morning. My name is Srivatsa Das. I am the founder of Business Compass LLC. I'm here today to walk you through the functionalities of Home Finance Professional iPhone and iPad mobile application. This application is also available on Android and BlackBerry platforms, and this is a comprehensive application useful to home buyers, sellers, and real estate agents to perform a number of calculations as well as to analyze affordability, amortization, percentage APR, balloon payment, compare loans, calculate closing cost, calculate durations, and find out how much the home owner would qualify, perform what if analysis, say affordability. So we enter the inputs, say annual income is this much, 100,000, and monthly debt payment is 2,000. Down payment in no, dollar amount is 15,000, and tax rate is 2%, and say property insurance is 0.5%, interest rate is 5%, loan term is 30 years, and the PITI or total debt ratio, those are all default 28 and 36%, but you can also change them. So here is the home value 145,000, loan value is 130,000, and there is a down payment at 10%, and loan to value ratio is 89%. Loan amount is this 145,000. PMI need to be paid, and the home value PMI, here's some of the PMI calculations. Amortization, let's see under 500,000, and down payment is 20%, and closing cost is 17,000. Home insurance is 1,500. Association fee 200 per month. Annual property tax is 15,000, and loan terms is 30 years, and we are say paying twice a month, and we are making $200 extra payment. Okay, here's the input, and then here's the summary. So it's a loan amount, principal interest, total interest, and reduction in years, savings, etc. You can also email the result. You can also print the result. And now say detail. So here is basically the amortization schedule. You can print an email as well. Okay. And then here the pie chart of the principal versus the interest, and then various line graphs of total paid, total principal paid, total interest paid. Now APR, say loan amount is 500,000, loan term is 30 years, interest rate is 5%, points is 1, closing cost is 17,000. So what is the APR? So this is the 5.383. Balloon payment. Suppose 500,000, down payment is 20%, closing cost is 15,000, interest rate is 5%, and 30% is a term. Say we are paying optionally $200, and say a month, and here is the balloon point after. So this is the balloon point after 15 years. Loan comparison. We can compare two or more loans. Say we are comparing a loan here, say 5 years, interest rate is 5%. Suppose 6 years, interest rate is 6%, and 7 years, interest rate is 7%. So we added the three loans, and now here is the summary of the loans, and here is the comparison of the loans, and then here the monthly payment comparison. Here is the payment versus total payment versus total interest. And loan cost, say loan amount is this much, loan term is that, and 5.375, that tells us the closing cost. And now duration, we can say 370000, 20%, closing cost is 15,000, and APR is 5, payment is $3,200 a month, and here's what we say. Here we enter the data point and we see the duration is 12.83 years. So now qualification, how much loan do we really qualify? Say monthly this much, and the property tax is 1500, 15,000 per year. Home insurance is $1,500. Debt payment is 2,000. Property is 5,000. Say down payment is 50% available. So this is what, how much the qualifying income is required. And then what if analysis. So given three variables, the fourth variable is calculated. Say principal is this much, and loan term is 5 years, interest rate is 5%. Here the payment. So payment is 698.24, and in that case we need say we need to calculate interest rate. So that's what we get. Suppose we have interest rate, we want to calculate the duration, and that's what calculates the duration. Suppose we have both, and then we want to calculate say principal, and we can also calculate principal. So here we see this is a very useful product. Okay. So now going back to the main menu, so this application analyzes a lot of the home finance related calculations and performs a lot of analysis valuable to the home buyer. I hope you find this application to be useful, and please join us at Business Compass LLC to learn more about this. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to Depreciation Calculator application by Business Compass LLC. This application is available on iPhone, iPad, as well as BlackBerry and Android platforms. This application calculates depreciation, straight line depreciation, production or use, sum of years digits, double declining balance, and makers. And we have a built-in help video what's related our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channel. Straight line depreciation. So we enter the asset value, and then the asset life. So salvage value is this. So now we come back to see the whole depreciation schedule, year over year, beginning balance, total depreciation, depreciation percent, depreciation expense, accumulated depreciation, and ending book value. We can also print the result onto a ARPit capable printer or email the schedule as a PDF document. Here is the graph of the accumulated depreciation versus book value. Book value is declining, accumulated depreciation is increasing. This is term, the life in years, and here is the value. Production or use. Here again we specify the asset life, and say salvage value, how many hours or units produced per year, say first year, second year, third year, fourth year, and the fifth year. And then we see the output depreciation schedule, and this is the graph of the book value that is declining and accumulated depreciation that is actually increasing. Okay, now sum of years digits. This is say 50,000, 5, and 100, and now this is the summary of the schedule, and again this is the graph. And makers. Sorry, let's talk about the double declining balance. So 5 and here's the schedule, and here's the graph. Now makers, this is the modified accelerated depreciation schedule, rate schedule, and here we enter the asset value and say beginning month. We can actually select whatever it is, and then so we select the method GDS or ADS. We also select the property class. So once you are done, it calculates the asset life, and here is the depreciation schedule, and this is the graph. Okay, so this essentially covers all the depreciation methods, including the IRS method, the makers, modified accelerated rate schedule, and in case you would like to renew your license, and you click on the passport, that is what is your passport ID, and to recover your in-app purchase, this is what it is, and to play the help video, this is what you can click, and then what's related, these are the other related applications by Business Compass LLC, and our Facebook page, Twitter page, social media channel. Again, I thank you very much for taking your valuable time this morning to review the functionality of depreciation app. For this app and other great applications, please visit businesscompassllc.com. That's businesscompassllc.com. You have a great day. Bye bye. Hello and welcome to Forward and Future by Business Compass LLC. This iPhone and iPad application allows you to calculate forward and three futures: index, currency, and commodity prices. So the options are forward. Say here we enter the spot price, so 840.30. Risk-free rate is 1.5%. We want to calculate the delivery price. Months out is 12 months. 6.80 is the storage cost. It's payable every 12 months. So this is what we receive: the price and the value and parity rate. So risk-free rate, delivery price, maturity, and here it is storage cost payable, and let's see, that's what we receive. Okay, it's a forward, and let's see. Let me also say the delivery price is, let me perform another analysis. That's 60.50. Risk-free rate is 6%. Delivery price is 61.5. Maturity is 10 months, and 0.5 is the rate, and here we calculate. That's the value, that's the parity rate. So now let us consider index. So the 1103.80 and 4.2, then maturity in 3 months, dividend is 3.3. It's payable every 12 months, and this is what we receive. And now let us go to currency. Say spot price is 1.7830. Risk-free rate is 1.5. Maturity in 3 months. Repo rate is 4.75, and we calculate. This is what we get. Now let us consider commodity. Commodity is 840.30, 1.5. Maturity in 12 months. Say storage cost is 6.8, and this is what we receive. Okay, so with this we covered forward and future iPhone and iPad application by Business Compass LLC. This application is also available on Android and BlackBerry platforms. Please visit businesscompassllc.com to learn more about this application. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to Interest Rate iPhone and iPad application by businesscompassllc.com. This application calculates a number of interest rate related calculations, annuity, compound interest, effective annual cost, effective annual rate, nominal and real interest rate, perpetuity, and simple interest. Annuity. Say annuity paid is this 5%, growth is 3% for 20 years. Let's see. Here is the annuity paid in arrear if the annuity paid in advance. Okay. And compound interest rate. We all deposit money, $1,000, 4%, say 5 years, and say here is the compound interest. So if it compounds more frequently, say every week, so that's 52 weeks. So then a little bit more. If it is every day, it is pretty much continuous compounding, and then here is what we receive. Then the effective annual cost, say expense is 5,000, it occurs at time 1 and repeats 5 times. So we added the expense and say again, expense is 7,000, it repeats the next time and we added that expense, and say our interest rate is 5%, so estimated annual cost is this. Effective annual rate. So annual rate is 5%, compounding frequency is 12, or once every month is compounding. So now say it is compounding every week. So we have 52 weeks. This is what we receive. And if we have it's compounding every single day, this is what we see. Effective nominal and real. Say inflation is 3%, nominal is this. So what is the real what is the real interest rate? Here it is. So real interest rate is 1, and what is the nominal interest rate? Say if it is 4, what is the real interest rate? Nominal is 3. So we would like to find out what the inflation is. Okay. And then there is perpetuity. Say 2005 and 3% is growth, the present value of a perpetuity is this. Now say simple interest. So deposit 5,000, term is 5 years and 5%, and here is the simple interest. As you could see, this is a very powerful application with a lot of interest rate calculations. For this and other great applications, please visit businesscompassllc.com. Thank you very much, and you have a great day. Hello and welcome to Monte Carlo simulation iPhone and iPad application by businesscompassllc.com. This application is also available on Android and BlackBerry platforms. This application simulates security prices. So let us see the input. The trading days is 223, initial value is 90, daily average is 0.00058, and daily standard deviation is 0.1166. We added that, and let us see what we see. Here is the graph. Now we would like to add one more data point, 0.00059, and here it is. So we'll 0.001167. This is the second data point we added. So now let us see how the application simulates. So this is how it simulates. Again, thank you very much for taking your time to learn more about this application. You can also print this page if you wish, and to learn more about this application and other applications, please visit businesscompassllc.com. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to NPV and IRR, net present value and internal rate of return, iPhone and iPad application by Business Compass LLC. This application performs NPV and IRR of any number of cash flows, and it mitigates some of the limitations posed by spreadsheets. And here the cash flow can occur at any time. So cash flow can repeat, so that becomes much easier. Say our first cash flow And then in case you would like to compute NPV, in that case the interest rate needs to be supplied. For IRR, the interest rate will be calculated. Say we added a cash flow, then the second period cash flow is 500, we added that. And then we want to, so third period is 700, we also added that. And now let us see what the IRR is. So this is IRR for discrete IRR, this is IRR for continuous compounding. Let us see, we want to calculate the NPV at 5% discount. So that gives us the net present value. Here the cash flow can occur at any time, any odd period, even period, and cash flow can also repeat. Say at the fifth period cash flow starts, it repeats 5 times. So we want to calculate the NPV. So you added that. So this is the NPV and this is the IRR of the cash flow. So as you could see, this is very flexible. The cash flow can occur at any time, not at the end of the year or the beginning of the year, at any time, and it can repeat. Plus it can also accept any number of cash flows, which is a great flexibility. These three things gives us a lot of flexibility to calculate NPV and IRR. With this, I thank you very much for taking your valuable time to learn more about NPV and IRR application. For these and other applications, please visit businesscompassllc.com. Good afternoon. Welcome to Option Professional iPhone and iPad app by Business Compass LLC. My name is Srivatsa Das. I am the co-creator of Altman G Score series of products and the founder of Business Compass LLC. I will walk you through the capabilities of the Option iPhone iPad application, and this one covers equities and indexes, foreign currency, options and future. Okay, let me go to equity and indexes, input, implied volatility, summary, GRICS, payoffs, option payoff chart, what's related, and help us. So option price, we entered the option security price. So this is the strike price. This is the risk-free rate of corresponding expiration. This is the historic volatility. This is the dividend yield. And we said the option expiration can be entered two ways. Either it expires in, say, days or months or years, or expires on, then pick list can be selected. So here we said expires in 2 years. This is the input data set. And then so this is the input data set. Implied volatility. So the implied volatility is a $1, and this is a call option, and this is a European call. So if it's American option price, then that is actually a little bit higher. And then say up price is $2, and here's a put option, and if it's European, that is lower. Then summary, here you see the call price, the put price, time value, intrinsic value, American option, both for European and American option. If you would like to print it, you can print it, or email the result to you yourself or the others as a PDF. And then the payoffs. So as the prices keep moving, what is the option payoff? This is what it is. So it is a stock price, call price, put, covered call, protective put. Okay. Then option payoff graph. So these are the various strategies. There is a call. Call is by the green color. Then there is a put, blue color. Then there is a cover call. That's the red one here. And protective put, the blue yellow line here, and this is the strike price. So that is the payoffs of the various option strategies. Let's take a look at the foreign currency. So here we say the spot price, say 3.47. So the same numbers we'll use, say 5. Domestic rate is 0.2, and foreign rate is 1.1, 72 is the volatility, say in 2 years. So we'll figure out the implied volatility. If it is $1, this is okay. And now here's a summary and option Greeks and summary, payoff charts, and here's the payoff chart actually. Okay, and option on future input, say 3.47, strike price is 5, expiry rate and the volatility, say expires in 2 years from now. And then we see the implied volatility if it is $1. So this is what it is. And now summary, the call price, put price, European option, American option, then the time value, intrinsic value. Option Greeks, delta, gamma, theta, vega and rho. Okay, and then there is a payoff chart and the payoff chart itself of the various strategies. And to know what are the related apps, some of our other applications here, and help, there is a help video available. You can actually watch it. In case you would like to renew and apply the license to other devices, this is the passport number. If you made an in-app purchase, then that number can be available here. Okay, so what we covered today is we covered the option, various option calculations, equity option, foreign currency option, option on future, and we also discuss the payoff strategies, and these are our various social media channels. For this and other great applications, please visit businesscompassllc.com. We thank you very much for taking valuable time from your busy schedule to learn more about this application. You have a great day. Hello and welcome to T-Bill iPhone and iPad application by Business Compass LLC. This application calculates price, yield, and T-bill equivalent bond yield. So let us say the date to maturity is 60 and the price is 98.45 and the discount rate is 0. We would like to find out the T-bill equivalent. And now let us say the days to maturity and all that is same. We would like to find out the yield. So in that case, here is the yield. And then the next, let us say we would like to calculate the price 60 days out and say discount rate is 9 and what we receive is price, so this is 98.50. So with this we just covered T-bill iPhone and iPad application by Business Compass LLC. This application is available on Android and BlackBerry platforms. To learn more about this application and other great applications, please visit businesscompassllc.com. Thank you very much. You have a great day. Hello and welcome to Time Value application by Business Compass LLC. This application calculates present value, future value, payment, time, and percentage interest. Say the present value is 37,000 and the time is 5. We say it is in years. We say interest rate 5%. We say okay. Now here the payment. So now say we have the payment. So is minus 698.24. We follow the cash flow conventions. In this case, we want to calculate the interest rate. So here is the interest rate. So now say we have the interest rate, we want to calculate the time. So this is the time. Okay, now let us consider the future value is 7,000. Okay, what is the time? Okay, we got that. So the payment can occur at the beginning or at the end. Say I have 200, say 200,000, $200, and we want to calculate the future value. So that's what we did. Say present value is, so future value is 3000, and present value is minus 100, and time is 5. So we want to calculate the present value. Okay, with this we just covered the time value iPhone and iPad application by Business Compass LLC. This application is also available on Android and BlackBerry platforms. To learn more about this application, please visit businesscompassllc.com. Hello and welcome to Valuation iPhone and iPad application by Business Compass LLC. This application is also available on Android and BlackBerry platforms. So this application calculates APV, adjusted present value. It only levers beta, then relevers beta. It calculates cost of capital using capital asset pricing model CAPM, calculates cost of capital using weighted average cost of capital method. It performs valuation using WACC as well. So adjust as present value. So free cash flow is 3000. It can occur at any time starting with first period, and say it can also repeat. We added free cash flow, and then say we added 4000 for another period, then we added 5000 for the third period, and the cost of asset RA is 5%, and present value of tax sale is 3000. Present value of financial distress is 2000, and we calculate the adjusted present value. Only for beta, say we have equity beta of several companies, and tax rate, say the default 35%. We can supply debt or equity or leverage, say 80% in this case. We are adding the asset beta. So say this is in 3.5, and leverage is 75%, and we added that. So that's what became the asset beta. So another is 7, another is 3.9, say here it is 78%, and we actually added that. So this is the average asset beta. And now we go to relever, say the leverage is 85%, and default tax rate, that's where we're going to leave it, and debt beta is, for example, 6%, and now this is what we get. Okay. Capital asset pricing model, say risk-free rate is 0.2, beta is 5%, and beta is 0.8, and the market risk premium is 7.2, and by applying CAPM, this is what the cost of capital we receive. Cost of capital using WACC. So risk-free rate RF is 0.2, and either we can supply the equity beta, say for example 0.9, market risk premium is this, so that gives us the RE, and you can have the cost of debt, and you can supply the leverage, say 80% leverage, and then we'll calculate the cost of capital. Either you can specify all the three parameters above, or you can specify RE or RD, and similarly you can specify either the debt or and equity or leverage. So weighted average cost of capital valuation, 5-period cost of capital is 7%, free cash flow is 3000, we added that. So next cost of capital is 400, we added that. Next cost of free cash flow is we also added that. So terminal value is 70,000, and our debt is 300, and net basically to arrive at net debt. So this is the enterprise value. So with this we went from APV to beta, on-lever, relever, then capital asset pricing model, cost of capital using WACC, and WACC valuation. This application is also available on Android and BlackBerry platforms. To learn more about this and other applications, please visit businesscompassllc.com. Welcome to What If Analysis iPhone and iPad application by Business Compass LLC. This application calculates one variable if three variables are supplied, and the variables we are looking for here are principal, loan term, interest rate, and payment. If three of them are supplied, and the fourth will be calculated. Loan terms is 5 year, interest rate. So here is the monthly non-payment, says 698.24, and we want to calculate the interest rate. And here is what we have. Now we want to calculate the loan term. Here is what we have. Say we have both, and we want to calculate the principal. Then this is what. So this application is also available on Android and BlackBerry platforms. Please visit businesscompassllc.com to learn more about this app and other great apps. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to US Yield Curve application by Business Compass LLC. Our website address is www.businesscompassllc.com. This application is available on Android and BlackBerry platforms as well. So the latest yield curve. So here you can see the yield curve up to the 30 years, and you can actually print the yield curve if you like. Similarly, you can actually pick a date and select the yield curve for that particular date, and similarly you can also print the yield curve. With this, we just covered the US yield curve. For this and other great applications, please visit businesscompassllc.com.